summon a monster!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel. Dawn of the Battle Royale is an exciting game that adds new cards, rules, and monsters to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe. Players must accumulate cards, improve their decks, and try to become champions. The game includes a single-player campaign with a unique story, as well as two-player duels in which players battle against friends and opponents. The game is fast-paced and action-packed, with every move and draw influencing the battle. Players can construct their decks using powerful cards with distinct powers and impacts. Join Amigo and his friends in Samba de Amigo Party Central. In this vibrant rhythm action game, you'll feel the thrill of playing on the big stage. Grab your maracas and dance to 40 popular songs from diverse genres. Dance with your friends and family in a variety of party styles. Personalize your character's costumes and accessories to highlight your particular flair. Increase the pleasure to a global scale by dancing with 12 amigos and up to 8 buddies online in World Party Mode. Competing on the internet leaderboards allows you to showcase your abilities. Sofiya and the Ancient Clan is a traditional side-scrolling action platformer that transports players to a vivid pixel art world with fluid animations. Players will guide Sofiya through hills, forests, tunnels, castle walls, graveyards, and other locations, utilizing her magical talents to solve puzzles, beat monsters, and discover hidden treasures. Sofiya will confront difficult monsters at the conclusion of each level if she masters her spells and platforming abilities. As the game progresses, players will acquire exceptional photographs to add to their collection. Gravity Circuit is a thrilling 2D platformer game set in a dystopian planet threatened by the resurgence of the virus army. Players take on the role of Kai, the lone operative wielding the gravity circuit. With action-packed gameplay, players will travel through future locations, beat opponents, and gain new powers in order to free the globe from total dominance. With elements like saving innocent bystanders and a 12-stage single-player campaign, players will be put to the test against a variety of foes and bosses. Xenon Valkyrie is a rogue-like platformer set in the bowels of the moon, where players must stop a terrible witch's evil ambitions. The game boasts vintage visuals and high-quality chiptune music, and players may level up and unlock the Valkyrie's incredible skills. With over 100 things to uncover, several bosses and monsters to defeat, and RPG aspects, Xenon Valkyrie will keep you entertained for hours. The classic chiptune soundtrack complements the game's retro design, while the severe difficulty and permadeath feature bring an added element of thrill and intensity to the experience. Sasha, a warrior with just one arm, sets out on a perilous mission to find her family. Players may solve difficult puzzles, discover hidden secrets, and battle terrifying beasts using touch-based swipe controls. As they progress, they gain new talents and unlock new skills through an RPG-style upgrading system. Sasha's dark fantasy universe's cryptic lore is explored, and players can uncover new powers and scale a skill tree reminiscent of RPG. Players may acquire new skills and explore the cryptic mysteries of their dark and exotic environment as they go. In A Hat in Time, you will play the part of a little spacefaring girl wearing a huge top hat. Join her as she tackles the task of locating her missing timepieces, the source of her fuel, which are spread throughout a mystery world. Help Hat Kid overcome numerous obstacles by leaping, fighting opponents, and creating new hats along the way. Explore every part of this enthralling planet to acquire the timepieces and complete her epic journey. Meet fascinating characters such as the Mafia of Cooks, the eccentric birds of Dead Bird Studio, the scary shadows of Subcon Forest, and many others. Jen and Tristan, two orphans, meet a mystery scientist who becomes their protector. Following the scientist's disappearance, they discover a subterranean cellar with a moon gate portal that leads to a parallel realm populated by goblins. Their quest begins as they attempt to bridge the gap between these two universes. Young Souls is a dynamic side-scrolling RPG in which players can personalize their fighting supply and confront challenges in enormous dungeons and goblin lands. The game combines the beat-em-up genre with a deep, immersive experience with superb art direction. RIVE is an action game with difficult gameplay, fast-paced action, and amusing moments. The Ultimate Edition includes additional features such as co-pilot mode and HD rumble effects for an immersive gaming experience. The game loads quicker and runs smoother now that it has 48 achievements. Pilot a spider tank across varied locations while fighting mechanical opponents. Players may hack adversaries, improve special attacks, armor, and loot magnets, and participate in daily challenges and battle arenas indefinitely.
Please be gentle to the ship.
I don't see why.
CHASM is an action-adventure game in which players must cross perilous mines and battle diverse adversaries, each with their own set of strengths and weaknesses. Players may improve their talents and earn new skills by using various weapons and skill trees. The game setting is lush and immersive with woods, tunnels, and castles to explore. Players can find ancient relics and strong equipment, which can provide them new skills. However, there are hazards in the world such as traps and riddles. The game's gorgeous pixel art visuals and ambient soundtrack provide a sense of discovery and adventure. Skullgirls' second Encore is a 2D fighting game with a distinct combination of dark deco aesthetics and meticulous design. The game contains 14 distinct characters, each with their own powers, playstyles, and personalities, making it a must-play for both casual and competitive gamers. The game provides a number of modes for novice players to learn and develop their abilities, including tutorials and narrative modes. For competitive players, the game provides a balanced and competitive experience through online multiplayer and training modes. Kara, a warrior shipwrecked on an uncharted island, must explore and traverse the land and sea in order to survive. Without a boat, food, or tools, Kara must make tools and weapons to hunt and protect against nature's wild beasts. As you explore the islands and their dispersed ruins, secrets from the past and glimpses into the future emerge. Kara must go as far as the eye can see, encountering varied fauna, scenery, and difficulties. She must survive on the wilderness, scouring the untamed nature for materials to make tools and weapons.
IG Labs didn't make it, I can tell you.
Your daughter's life is in the balance as you find yourself alone in the depths of the moon. As a renowned physicist, you are stuck on a deserted moon colony, surrounded by a strange atmosphere. To navigate the weird, changed craters, you must influence gravity and magnetism, while solving intricate physical problems using your scientific knowledge. A hidden mystery lies dormant within the continuous darkness of the lunar craters, capable of either claiming your daughter's life or permanently altering humanity's fate.
Compromised.
Systems! Override that! Lock down the sector!
Crypt of the NecroDancer is a rhythm-based dungeon crawling game that challenges players to survive its perilous depths. To explore dynamically created dungeons and meet dancing skeletons, zombies, and dragons, players must match their moves with the rhythm. Danny Baranowski wrote the game's engaging music, which has earned multiple acclaim. A local co-op option is offered for those looking for a cooperative experience, allowing players to team up with friends to face challenges together. The captivating attraction of the game is a must-try for gamers. Coromon is an exciting turn-based warfare game set in the land of Velua. As a rookie battle researcher, you must assemble a team of Coromon, chase down intruders, and deal with an emerging threat. The game includes over 100 beautiful animals, each with their own set of characteristics and abilities. Players must learn a stamina-based fighting system, selecting skills and attacks intelligently. The game takes place in 6 primary zones and cities, with hundreds of interconnected paths loaded with missions, mysteries, and goods. The orcs, often known as the Green Tide, are a harsh and uncouth race infamous for their ferocious YE crusades. They outnumber every other race on their march to extinction. As the vanguard in an orc assault, you must regain your hair squig and wreak vengeance on your commander, with the possibility of rising to the position of war boss of a powerful WA. The concept of survival of the fittest takes on a violent and exciting dimension as you annihilate your opponents with a wide range of weaponry. Remember that orcs are stronger when they stand together. Unsighted is an exciting game in which players must travel the enormous globe of Arcadia to save their companions from the Unsighted. The game has a large number of maps and shortcuts, allowing players to employ familiar weapons and gear in novel ways. The combat is extensive and varied, allowing players to tailor their loadouts. As the game advances, players may improve Alma's powers via a comprehensive upgrade tree. The game includes challenge modes such as Boss Rush and Dungeon Raid, as well as a fully functional co-op option for cooperative play.